I have no idea what Beltane is, but it's apparently today, and I hope you're having a great one. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having an amazing day. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Beltane by Jethro Tull. This is off of their album Songs from the Wood. I believe this might have been left off the original album. I'm not sure. But it was released in 1977. So a few of you had mentioned that today was Beltane, May 1st. So they have a song called Beltane in an album that I'm currently going through. And I know I skipped a few songs to get to this song, but you got to give me some room on this one, right? Like, I had to do this song on the day that it's supposed to be. As I mentioned, I have never heard of Beltane, so I was just reading a little bit on Wikipedia about it, and it's a Gaelic May Day festival commonly held on May 1st. It is widely observed throughout Ireland, Scotland, and the Isle of Man. It marked the beginning of summer, and it is when cattle were driven out to the summer pastures. Rituals were performed to protect the cattle, crops, and people. To encourage growth, special bonfires were kindled, and their flames, smoke, and ashes were deemed to have protective powers. There's a feast. There's some stuff going on. Seems like, honestly, a pretty cool thing. So, happy Beltane to you guys. Hope that you guys are having a great day. You are more than welcome to join me on Twitter in the comments down below. And let's do it. This is Beltane by Jethro Tull.
Have you ever stood in the April woods and called the new year in? While the phantoms of 3,000 years rise as the dead leaves spin. There's a snap in the grass behind your feet and the tap upon your shoulder. And the thin wind crawls along your neck. It's just the old gods getting older. And the kestrel drops like a fall of shot from a red cloud hanging high. A Beltane, hey, hey, a Beltane, hey, hey. Have you ever loved a lover of the old elastic truth? I doted on the daughter in the ministry of youth. Thrust your head between the breast and the fertile innocent. Taken up the cause of love for the sake of argument. Oh, while the kisses drop like a par shot from soft lips in the rain. Now come a Beltane, hey, hey, hey. A happy old new year to you. Enjoy the sun's up for one more day till we go play it. Cards marked again. Walked around your parks and towns some night next door daily. walking cane of sweet hazel brings it crashing down. Send your knuckles white as the thin stick bites, but as sweet as your growing pains. Come a Beltane.
My head is spinning. Listen, I don't know about you, but throughout this whole album, and especially in this song, it's just so complex. Like my head is spinning from trying to keep up on some of these rhythms and tempos and stuff. I mean, there's a lot going on, at least in my opinion. Maybe it's simple to them, but this is so complex. This song is the perfect folk hard rock song in Jethro Tull's style. That is so unique to them and what they do. The way that he breaks down when he says, what is it, like, oh, Beltane, or whatever he says at the end, like, come on, oh, Beltane, like that part, and then it gets into that, like that riff, so hard rock, and yet the whole album has an influence of, like, yeah, folk rock, obviously, I mean, there's no denying that, but there's such a diversity in the sound itself. Like the way that they mix hard rock rhythms and a standard and stand out riff with the folk leanings, the extra percussion. You get some organ in the back end near the end of the song, especially, which pops out. Drumming, Barlow, what are you gonna say? And then Glasscock on the bass. He is moving this song like at breakneck speeds. Let's bring it back down a little bit and come back here. I mean, bass and percussion are really just something else. Ian, his voice in this song sounds a lot more matured. It sounds like, not cold, but he sounds like a force of nature himself. Like he is the nature embodied in the lyrics of this song. He feels like that force. He doesn't sound human. He doesn't sound like Ian. And yet at the same time, of course, he sounds like Ian. And then Martin gets this really awesome solo that just burst out 3/4 of the way through the song that really just adds, like, you know, cream on top of the, I don't know, when you add cream on top of. And then Martin has a solo near the end that is really just whipped cream in your coffee, your ice cream, your hot chocolate. He's the marshmallows in your hot chocolate. That's what I'm looking for. The song also has a very festive feel to it, which, while I don't know the specifics of Beltane because it's a holiday of which I've just learned about 10 minutes or so ago, so I can't quite connect the lyrics itself, but the song does feel like a celebration. It feels like, even though it said summer, I was thinking kind of like a fall festival, fall harvest kind of thing going on. If you've ever been to a fall festival or a summer festival, a spring festival, you know, you got the rock bands out there and the music's just in the air. Everyone's enjoying whatever the season is giving. Everyone is just celebrating the coming of the new season and the coming of new possibilities. And this song sounds like it is also feeling that way. See, organ starts off really light in the back in those spaces, but then later on the organ comes like full force and it's just like a blunt object against your face. That's cool, and how it leads into this. Start off with that riff again. That is awesome. John Evan may be a little underrated in this specific album, because he's playing a lot, he's doing a lot of background work. which may not always be quite noticeable at the ready and at the forefront, but when you hear him, you hear him. The flute is always welcome, and especially with how it harmonized with the guitar, that was really smart. Now, okay, that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like guitar at that point. That sounds kind of like a bagpipe or something, which I don't see bagpipe here, so maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me, guys, but that doesn't sound like... Hold on, back it up just a tiny bit. Flute. That. Right? Maybe it's just Martin playing something. I mean, it probably is, but it sounded like bagpipes to me or something of that nature. I mean, speaking of bar, he do be shredding. My boy Martin do be shredding, I can't deny it. And then you get a really dramatic pause after this solo, and I give you a break, and I give you a rest, and I'm bringing everything down. This is a really beautiful ending before that. Wait. Bring back the riff. That flute has a really nice rolling entrance as well, along with the drums. Getting to the lyrics, have you ever stood in the April wood and called the new year in, while the phantoms of 3,000 years fly as the dead leaves spin? There's a snap of the grass behind your feet and a tap upon your shoulder, and the thin wind crawls along your neck. It's just the old gods getting older. I love that. And that's really what this feels like, a celebration of. The old traditions, the old gods, for lack of a better word, and you know, celebrating another year, bringing them back to another year. You know, it says that they're getting older. Have you ever loved a lover of the old elastic truth and doted on the daughter in the ministry of youth? Thrust your head between the breasts of the fertile innocent and taken up the cause of love for the sake of argument. Or while the kisses drop like a fall of shot from soft lips in the rain, come a Beltane. So it's like just celebrating, you know, the seasons with each other. Celebrating love, celebrating love and celebrating new relationships, old relationships. It's just love in the air. Happy old new year to you and yours. The sun's up for one more day to be sure. Play it out gladly for your cards marked again. Have you walked around your parks and towns so knife-edged orderly, while the fires are burned on the hills upturned in far-off wild country, and felt the chill on your window sill as the green man comes around? With his walking cane of sweet hazel, brings it crashing down. Sends your knuckles white as thin stick bites. Well, it's just your groaning pains come a Beltane. Yeah, like I said, the nuances of the lyrics / story / holiday, I'm not going to know, because like I said, I just learned about it like 20 minutes ago. But regardless, the lyrics are really nicely written. Basically an embodiment of summer, Beltane, celebration, coming together as one. Anyways, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. You can join me on Twitter in the comments down below. Hope you're having a great Beltane. Hopefully I haven't mispronounced it this whole time. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.